that have left.
Yeah. That makes sense. Whew. All right. Yeah, I guess there is still that other Wes.
He's just hanging out.
Just hanging out. It's like two of us.
Is that Safari West?
Yeah, that's Safari West. The other one's Safari West. He's out on the Safari.
Don't trust Safari West.
Whoa, Brian, are you in Kentucky or something?
No, that's virtual background. The benefits of not using the web version, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. We're not allowed to use the thick client, which is my favorite saying. Thick
that is
client.
A fun saying. The thick client.
It's so weird. Like, why?
That's a weird name.
Who came up with that?
Oh, I don't know.
The desktop app?
I haven't looked.
I don't know.
I haven't looked, Wes. Are our silly Macs in DEP?
No, the DTKs aren't in DEP.
Oh, well, there you go.
I don't think
thick client
any of them are.
Silly Mac.
Oh yeah, let's. That'd be fun. Sure. If only we knew how to stop the tools that remove Zoom. Because we don't know those people at all.
Who did that? What security tools do you run?
Oh no, it's literally just Salt deleting application Zoom.us or whatever it is.
Sure.
But yeah, no, apparently we don't like Zoom here. But oh well. All right, well, how's everybody doing? I guess we should almost invite Twang Boy in here.
Yeah, wasn't he was signing stuff, right?
He was working on the macOS signer. I wonder if he got all the Apple developer account stuff figured out. But
maybe not somebody who doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah, if Shane wants to swing by, that'd be cool. I guess we can chat about that. This like totally snuck up on me. So I was out getting coffee, and she's just like, "You coming to the working group meeting?" And I'm like, "Oh right, yeah, that thing." Be right there.
I'll see if you can join. Let's see. Wes, you had asked me about a Trello board, and I had asked Cassandra to get you guys one, and I don't think she ever did. I think it just got pushed. But you guys do have a project board out on the SaltStack community GitHub if you want to use it. And we could even play with this. Here, let me put it in the chat.
Let me see if I've been horrible at adding notes to that project as well.
But we could even like pull in something that if it has the label with like macOS would put it on this board and the to-do. Yeah. You're kind of roboto, but I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me? No, that's a no. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Just help us.
It was you were like really choppy, a little bit better now.
You were really choppy too.
Yay. Internet, how does it work?
Right.
Okay, there's the oh look at this. This is cool.
Yeah, and this is just a GitHub project board. I don't have any automation set up on it, but we could do some, through a GraphQL or whatever, through labels. I've been thinking about putting labels in all of SaltStack org and GitHub that are like to do, doing, done as a status, and then pull those into boards. And if you guys want to do that, we can. It's not hard to set that up.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm game.
For macOS for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. totally getting sidetracked right now, but sorry, I just found that fascinating. I was envisioning putting salt inside of a toaster and just like it just going to the bottom and not doing anything.
Right. It's not like it's napalm. Right.
yeah, that one. Woo!
It's just salt.
Yeah, this is neat.
I like that that board was updated on June of 2019.
2019.
Right, and it says like term 1 because that's what we were going to do with the working groups, but not all the working groups.
Longest sprint ever.
The longest
Yes.
sprint. Longest term. Yeah, I can go through some of these and put some stuff in here and update this for you guys. And I'll do that. So that gives you a board. So that's nice.
Sweet. I like it. All right, we should put something. Let's put something in here. Sign.
So this one, because it's in community, you'll have to put in a card and then put issues on that card and links. I don't love that, but that's the way that it works.
Oh, add card.
So do like your plus sign, add a card, and then you could do like, you could think of it as like an epic, or you could do a 1-to-1 either way.
Yeah.
However you guys want to play with that, but that gives you something to look at for your working group. That then you don't have to keep like meeting notes and agenda because we record it.
Yeah,
But then we have something. Yeah, and I think this is probably better for you guys. You probably don't need meeting notes.
Yeah, I don't even do those on the real job.
Wes is like, what's an agenda?
Right, what's an agenda?
I'm like, we don't just randomly show up to meetings and then decide what to talk about.
It's okay.
The good news is I think that magnesium is set to go for Big Sur, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, should be. There was one. Wait, when is magnesium? Isn't that like this week?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
sweet. By the way, there's a typo in your service update release notes. You spelled service wrong. Just saying.
Geez, buddy. Thanks for looking at that before it got merged.
There are a lot of typos.
I'm sure.
A lot of typos.
Yeah, well, save that for the documentation team.
They meet later in the week. I'll tell them.
Yeah. Apparently, so I was actually talking with somebody from there, that team. They are like the open source docs. Those are all changing over to like the internal doc style. Apparently, is that because there's a difference right now?
The Sphinx theme.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah, I mean, eventually we'd like to have the same theme across all of them, but I don't know when that's happening. I don't have a time frame.
Yeah, I think they're working on that one. Because I noticed that the like open docs don't render so well in Safari.
Yeah, but they don't render so well in anything that's not Chrome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but apparently he sent me a link to the like the enterprise docs, and those work really well on Safari.
They do.
So I was like, sweet.
Yeah, and so we'd like to move over to that theme because then we kind of get rid of some of those like problems with the browser, right? Like this just doesn't render, and this one, and then it also makes it easier for us to test it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
When are they gonna do that?
I don't know. I wish I knew. Some of that it got on hold because of all the VMware stuff. And so the timeline is a little bit shorter for the things that I do know.
Sure.
But I'm all for it. And if I can push for it sooner, I will.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm actually, if magnesium's dropping tomorrow, I'm surprised Shane hasn't hit me up yet. Normally he sends me the release package like well ahead of time.
Oh, really?
He's like,
there's a release candidate out there.
Can you install this and try it? Yeah, normally he just like messages me directly. I guess I totally missed it.
He's been busy with some
Is
Yeah,
other
that
stuff.
the is that the worked on my machine integration test?
Yes, 100%.
Yes. Yeah, I even just pinged him just now and he's not even answering. I know he's been really busy working on some other stuff with another squad. So I think he's probably coming in, meeting himself, coming and going. But there are release candidates out there.
Are those on the repo dot?
Yeah, I've never seen them on the, unless I'm not looking in the right spot.
They are, but they're in a different thing. Let me go grab it.
Yeah, it's a different like directory or something on the.
Yeah, it's like _RC. Let me grab the whole thing.
But yeah, 3000 and 2, or is that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
3002.
3002 is magnesium. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking. Sorry, 3000 and 1.1 added support for Salt even running on Big Sur. And then there's one fix in magnesium that is there's a launch daemon that has a hex integer as a key, and plist lib just does not like that. So the service module would barf on Big Sur, but that's fixed in magnesium. And then yesterday, CPython actually opened a pull request to fix that. So it'll now support those hexadecimal integers that Apple apparently deem okay to use now.
You mean 9 months from now when they update Python and then when Salt updates to that Python?
Yes. Yeah. It's backported to 3.8. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I always like it when we have something exciting to look forward to with new Python versions.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Couldn't get that walrus operator soon enough.
Well, that's another thing. We should probably bring Soundtech. What is his real name?
Pedro?
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably bring Pedro in here at some point to go over if we can help at all in regards to the having Python 3.8 work on macOS, because that changes multiprocessing on macOS, and then that's what the one issue is right now that everyone's having with like Salt SSH not working properly.
I'll mention it to him.
Yeah, because apparently he opened a pull request to fix it. I tested it; it didn't work. And then he started looking, and he's just like, "Oh wow, this is going to be a much bigger change than I thought." And he was going to try and get it into magnesium, and then that never happened.
Yeah, it just didn't happen. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's like I think that's the only thing that's keeping the macOS builds from moving to the newer Python version.
Sorry, I came in the middle of that. What was that? There's something we need to do for Mac.
Yeah, let me find it. We'll get you. Hey, buddy, how's it going? First of all, welcome.
It's good. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in and out. My dog is being very indecisive this morning.
Being a dog.
Being a dog.
Being a dog. Yeah, being a dog.
I'm going to be right back, but Gareth, you can lead this discussion.
Yeah, totally.
Let me see if I can find the pull request.
I've never used Salt SSH, so.
Well, it's not particular to Salt SSH. People just notice it when they're trying Salt SSH.
Gotcha.
But because it seems like
specific, like running Salt SSH on Mac.
No, sorry. To give you some context, the brew install, or the formula right now, the brew formula installs Python 3.8,
Okay.
and Salt doesn't work with Python 3.8 on macOS.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And Pedro opened a pull request to try and fix it like 6 months ago now. But we realized that the amount of work was a lot more than what was originally anticipated. Let me see if I can.
So was the 3.8 incompatibility, was that all platforms or just macOS?
It's just macOS, because in 3.8 they changed the multiprocessing method to spawn instead of fork by default, which is what is the primary issue causer. Yeah, here, I found it.
I do
Labeled.
remember that coming up in some of our internal discussions.
Yeah, so that would be great. My only concern about us not getting higher versions of Python supported is with the newer versions of the Silly Macs or Apple Silicon, like the old version of Python not running on those, which that would then cause Salt to be dead in the water on those versions. But yeah, there's the PR in.
So if you turn multiprocessing off in your Salt config, does 3.8 still run, or does it ultimately fail?
It still fails because the minion itself does some type of multiprocessing.
Hey, can you Slack that to me, Wes?
Oh yeah, sure.
Zoom chat never wants to let me cut and paste things.
I'll just throw it in the macOS group on Slack.
That works.
Oh, that's a terrible. Why is it formatted like that? What? Oh, Slack. You
Did you
weirdo.
guys ever find the release candidate page for the packages?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember this. There's a bunch of merge conflicts too. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this was originally opened in May, so it's been a hot minute. But yeah, getting Salt to work with the spawn method for multiprocessing would be incredible. And and I can only imagine how tough it's going to be to do that if Pedro's even just like, this is going to be tough. What is it already at 20 files changed? Jesus.
So it's all mainly around the minion for that change.
I mean, some of these might be, they could be just like black changes, ISOR changes, as well as Pi 2
totally.
to Pi 3 upgrades. So it might not be as big as it looks.
See, because it looks like Windows already does this, and he was trying to mimic Windows and Mac OS.
Got it.
But apparently that didn't work. But yeah, that's pretty much just the one. I think like the big target is getting that merged in, or some edition of it.
So right now, like if you install Salt on that from Brew, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. So you have to use a like a forked formula. I don't know. I don't use Brew enough to know all the lingo. Let me see if it's linked here somewhere. Oh yeah, the linked issue. Sorry, what was that, Brian?
Is it a tap? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah. That sounds right. Somebody has a second tap that pulls the Python version back to 3.7.
Got it.
But yeah, this is the in the macOS Salt stack is the issue that folks are running into, primarily when trying to do Salt SSH. But yeah, this is related to 3.8 Python not working so well with the Salt minion.
Got it. So most likely, like future versions are going to have the same issue, like 3.9 and beyond.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of dead in the water on 3.7 until this is fixed.
Okay.
Which actually I do wonder if running, did I actually comment that in here? Somebody, turning multiprocessing off. Yeah, I wonder if that'll work. But
I mean, it's essentially what Salt Call does, right? Salt Call doesn't use multiprocessing.
no, it doesn't. But the minion runs in a, it's already like the minion runs like 3 forks down or something like that from the original root process. And I'm not quite sure how it does that, but it's fancy Salt magic.
Sounds like the title of a future PSU presentation.
Yeah.
It is snowing here, so just so you can all feel good about it.
Can you show me? Are you near a window?
We're gonna get, yeah, let me turn off the background.
I want to see snow. I haven't seen it in so long.
Can you get some like giant fans and blow them west?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I would gladly do that if it worked.
We would gladly accept your snow or rain. We're not picky.
Yeah. Any type of moisture from the sky.
Moisture, yeah.
We're you guys aren't all in the same area, right? So
I'm in SoCal and Wes is.
Oh, it's not going to show because it's too weird with the.
Maybe give it a second and it might actually focus.
Yeah.
There it goes. It's slowly doing it. It might be the plant. Actually, if the plant wasn't in the window, it would probably do it.
Should I move the plant? Hold on.
I only mention this because a a guy who works at Square is in Montana right now, and if he moves out of the way, the window behind him, you can see like the mountain range.
Sure.
And it's just like lovely.
Yeah.
Come on. No? Okay.
Bummer.
Not going to do it.
Let me see how long the cord is.
I think we all appreciate the dedication to this, Brian.
Yeah, no, it's really true. We're all just like, yes, show us snow.
Oh, wait, no, I think I see something. I saw what looked like a snow-covered tree.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Oh my God, it's real.
Yep.
Look at that. That is glorious.
That's amazing.
Well, I know West, you're California, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're both
Where
California.
are you, Gareth?
I'm California too. I'm
Okay.
Southern.
And Shay, you're West or East Coast?
Yeah, Shay's in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you not on the participants block? Are you like phoned in or something?
I got him.
Wait,
Your
who did?
Here is Tommy Chong.
Who did? Oh, dude, that's okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Although I noticed Tommy isn't here today.
Yeah. Wonder whatever happened to that guy. I miss him.
Did he ever talk in a meeting? I don't remember.
Not
No,
voice.
I don't think so.
He chatted once, like in the Zoom chat.
Yeah.
He's a spy from Chef.
Okay.
All right, well, I gotta drop, guys, but I'll test magnesium, or I'll look at this magnesium RC. I was gonna check to see if it got signed here real quick.
Did you get a link to it?
The RC, yeah, she put it in the Zoom chat, but it's basically if you
there it is.
Yeah, salt_RC. So I was gonna go see at least if the Python binary signed. Kind of doubt it is, but I don't know. Seems like he would have asked you to review it if it was something he was going to include in the release.
Yeah. Well, the package itself is not notarized, so yeah, I doubt he got to it.
Was he doing the notarization at the same time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is signed.
I mean, the package with the Python?
No, the Python binary inside is signed.
Really?
Yeah. Unless that can't be. Let me make sure it's not one of mine. Hold on. Because that's not our team identifier. Let me look.
Yeah. What is it? VK. Did it? Expires December 17, 2020. Yeah, that expires soon too.
Yeah, that was the whole, like, they need to, that was the whole, like, oh, the guy who did this doesn't work here anymore. And you're like, what? Oh, no, I was checking the wrong variable here, or the wrong version. Let me check.
Well, the good news is I'm pretty sure VMware has a working developer account.
The one in the package isn't signed.
Yeah, I didn't think it was, but it would be.
And maybe he doesn't sign release candidates at all. I don't know. VMware has what?
A developer ID.
Yeah, for sure. It's really interesting because I think VMware still has an investment in Puppet.
I mean, that's just diversification of the portfolio there, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, it was mentioned and asked several times during the one of the first community hour after the acquisition was announced. Like,
Yeah, that was me asking it then too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Damn it, Brian.
I messaged Tom and he brought that one up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to stir the pot, you know. Yeah.
Man, there was some of the folks on that Slack channel though. Wow. Whew.
There was some
There's
interesting comments for sure.
Some spice in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I
spicy.
feel better about it than the whole Progress acquiring Chef deal. That's worse news for those guys than this would be.
It is now that the acquisition closed. Because yeah, it's too bad.
Oh wait, I forgot to look at is the SIP stuff is in the community. The salt improvement plan stuff, is that in the community projects repo?
There's a channel in the Slack, community Slack for it. I think it's SEP though.
Oh, enhancement.
Yeah, not
salt enhancement, not improvement. Wait, where did you say it was?
There's
Getting your
SEP,
acronyms mixed up there, buddy.
there's a SEP channel in the Slack, in the community Slack.
Yeah, but is there a repo? There is.
Well, yeah, there's a link in the whatever.
Oh,
those.
yeah, that would make sense. Because I was curious how the item stuff is.
Yeah, I don't.
Going.
That's a good question. I don't really like. I'm excited to use that or get into using it, but I haven't seen it where it's emerged in the product at all. Maybe it hasn't.
Item, not yet. It's still in progress. There is some in magnesium. There's added support for using item from salt.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
it's modules are built in.
Yeah, it's still ongoing, still in progress.
Oh, okay, yeah, here it is.
So the general design direction, though, I remember the last time we had spoke, you said that they weren't going to do grains, and they were doing something else. Was it modules or pillars or?
So one of the plans was to incorporate grains, like certain elements of grains, into item. And so like you'd like have, it would just be like part of it. But then that has changed. And so the last I heard, it's going to be it's going to be a separate project. So like the new grains, new pop version of grains is going to be separate from item.
So in terms of the roadmap, what are they looking to bring into item or transition to item first?
My understanding is it's still a lot of the cloud modules, the cloud support.
Sure.
Oh, the original set that I was thinking of got closed. Oh, okay, on June 27th, we will rescind the set for now. It clearly does too many things. We want to redo it in a way that allows grains to be generated by an external source. That way we can have a pluggable interface for generating grains that doesn't mess with the loader, and we need to discuss this more. For now, the hub will not be part of Salt. Okay. June.
But there was a follow-up SEP that talked about adding a item state module.
Oh, the sub-state return?
Within the state system. Yep, that's the one.
All right, guys. I'm going to drop here, but have a good one. We'll test magnesium and blame Wes when it doesn't work.
Yeah, you bet you, buddy. Anytime.
Laters.
Let's see here. There was one other thing that I wanted your thoughts on, Gareth. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go finish this PR before my 2 o'clock West.
Okay, bud.
You got nothing else?
Yeah, not really. Guess we'll play with magnesium this week, and then next one we can see what's good, what's bad, and if anything needs fixed.
I can put some of the issues that are labeled macOS. I can put those on you guys' board if you want.
Oh yeah, sure, that'd be great. Thanks. Cool. I really should have opened an issue for that because I forgot the Salt Stack community Slack only goes back so far.
Right. Drag.
Yeah. I should get somebody at Slack to sponsor this team. Because every employee at Slack gets to sponsor one team.
Oh, really? That's neat.
That is like a premium. I mean, that's how it was. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but so for instance, the Mac admin Slack has, oh good Lord, how many people are in this thing? Where's general? $34,810.
Wow, that's big.
Yeah. And the retention is like unlimited.
Whoa.
Wow.
So yeah, there's people at Slack that are just like, why are we hosting this for free again?
Right, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Gareth, I don't know if you saw in the macOS channel, I found an interesting little, I guess we can call it a bug, where if you're running a high state through a minion schedule, if something in that high state tells Salt to stop, like it wants to restart itself, because like it changed itself like a minion config,
Right.
that process will not stop. The high state process will not stop, and it will hang indefinitely, even though the parent process has stopped. And then when you try and restart the minion, the new changes that were introduced in, I think, 3001.1 with having multiple minions running, we'll see that process is running and it will not start the minion. So it's an interesting little bug. We're working around it by, what are we running? Doing a p kill on all of Salt whenever it changes. But yeah, that was another interesting one where I'm just like, oh, that's deep in the code. For it not completely shutting down everything.
Right. Yeah, I haven't seen or heard of that one, but it sounds like it should be somewhat straightforward to try and reproduce. Just have a schedule job that tries to restart the minion and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Does you know if it's like macOS specific or is it like anything?
I mean, that's the problem is I don't really run it on. I guess I can try it on Linux and see on a VM. But yeah, it's fairly easy to reproduce. I'll open a proper issue and put some reproduction steps in there and see if anybody else can take a look at it.
Yeah. If you want to tag me just so I can look at it.
Yeah, hopefully I can do that this week. But I don't know. Do you guys you have anything? If not, I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing.
No, nothing on my end. I'm just doing VMware onboarding stuff. So
how's that going?
It's a lot of fun. It's not tedious at all.
This is recorded.
I know. That's why I said it's fun, not tedious at all. I'm having a blast.
Yeah, I feel you.
I wasn't being facetious at all.
Nope. 100% truthful.
100% truthful.
All right. Well, I'll let you enjoy all of that in its entirety. So.
All right.
Good chatting with you both.
You too. See you later.
Have a good
Later.
day.
You too.
Bye.